Okay, good day everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be reviewing One Piece chapter 1020 or 1020 titled Robin versus Black Maria. So another Toby Ropo fight this week. Um so yeah, also if you're new here, before we start, the subscribe button, consider hitting like, all of that good stuff. Also, I may do a few more food reviews this week depending on how things go. If you're into that kind of stuff, check the channel out. There's a few up from last week as well. So yeah, let's begin. So this chapter, the first thing is the cover page where we see Denjiro sleeping and a mink sleeping next to him. However, Denjiro is dreaming that he's eating tempura shrimp. And while he's dreaming he's eating it, he's actually eating his top knot, his hair. So interesting. I think this was a request sent in. So let's jump straight into the chapter now. We start the chapter on the top of Onigashima and we get the revelation of what Yamato's fruit is. It's the dog fruit mythical type model Oguchi no Makami. So again, not a Kirin. We get clarification on what it is. So it's a rare mythical wolf. I believe in Japanese myth it was said to be a guardian of the area. There's also a bit of trivia with that. In Japanese folklore, I guess, or myth, there's said to be the Prince Yamato, who was lost in the woods, and Oguchi no Makami helped him get out of the woods. It led him out of the woods, and in commemoration of that, he built a shrine and dedicated it to the wolf. So yeah, but basically this is Kaido telling Yamato that this is the guardian spirit of Wano, which makes losing it so painful, especially to somebody who would call themselves Odin. But he also tries to twist Yamato's will around in a sense by saying, you're the guardian deity, so protect Wano for me then. But Yamato says, no, it's not the same thing, because what I want to do is protect Wano from you. I want to open up Wano for the world, for them. But Kaido also mentions that yes, Orochi was a dictator basically, and he exploited the people. And this is why Yamato should rule and keep this going. But basically, all the talk fails, and this leads to Yamato unleashing an attack, which is the first time we've gotten a named attack from her, and it is Namuji Glacier Fang. And it seems like a mist, or well, I can't tell because it's black and white, but like a flame mist attack kind of thing. And she fires it at Kaido. However, Kaido says no, she will not open the borders, and he uses his Boro Bread, and the two attacks clash, explode, and they basically counter each other in that aspect because the clashes cancel out. And Yamato basically is huffing. She's tired, it seems, and Yamato, growling, huffing. She's tired, and Kaido tells her, you'll never open these borders. We then cut away from that now to the banquet hall again, and we see Robin. And it seems Robin is seeing Professor Clover and her mother and Saul. We didn't know why, but essentially she's seeing these three people from her past. And there seems to be some sort of mist or fog or cloud around each of them. And Robin is like, she missed them and she's going closer to them. And Brook is trying to stop her and telling her, don't go, because we still don't know what's going on. However, while walking towards them, Robin says, yes, I know it's a shame. And she uses tres mano, or tres mano as a tree in Spanish, fresia, which is a flower, and smacks the three people that she saw. And when she does, we see this form of illusion breaks and we get a revelation to who the three actually were. So one was No Onina, or Nure Unina, or Ona. She's the Hognose Smile user. We then get Tenjo Sagari, which is White Snake Smile Fruit user. And then we get a revelation that there's also a number here, and it's a female one. Um, her name is Kunyun. So yeah, and they're asking, why didn't the illusion mist work on Robin? So we get revelation that this was some sort of illusion mist created by Black Maria. How, we don't get that bit, but yeah, they then start running because the number and the two other smile users are after them, and Brook is like, you could have at least, he tells Robin, you could have reassured me. Um, but Black Maria then proceeds to help chase them, and she's destroying the place as she's chasing them, and she's swinging her Wanyado at them. But while doing this, Robin asks Brook, "How come you wasn't affected?" And he says, all these years in the Florian Triangle, he got accustomed to illusions and all of that, so that's why it didn't really affect him. Basically, this is a kind of bonding moment for Brook and Robin in a sense, but yeah. And then we see, again, Black Maria swinging the Wanyado at them, and we get a revelation about the Wanyado now. So it's not actually a sentient weapon, but in the ox wheel there's a little pug, a pug smile user. So the man's head is actually a smile user, and he ate the pug fruit, which was a smile one, so his body turned into a dog. And he's running inside the ox wheel, creating the flames essentially. Like a hamster in a wheel then. But Black Maria uses this and sets the floor on fire by swinging her Wanyado. However, Robin thinks ahead and she uses her spider net, which is the first time we've seen her use it like this, to grip onto the ceiling, kind of like Spider-Man carrying Brook. And the floor is set ablaze. And Brook tells Robin, if you could hold me like this for a few more seconds, you could do something. And this is where Brook proceeds to use Cold Soul and freezes the pug on the Wanyado and knocks it out. Black Maria then swings at the roof, knocking Robin and Brook down. And before they could fall into the fires on the ground, Brook uses Soul Parade Ice Burn to out the flames on the floor. And we then get a little back and forth with Robin and Black Maria. Again, Black Maria is telling them that they're dreaming of beating Kaido, and that what Sanji did was sell her out because, Sanji is weak and her crew is weak, and basically Robin is a hindrance because everybody is after her and things like that. But Robin then steps up to the plate and she's like, Sanji is a good man. And she says that, she's thankful for Sanji asking for help. And Black Maria then says, Sanji is supposed to be this big bad. He's the second highest bounty on your crew, and he acted like this. And this was actually true before Jinbei joined. Sanji would have been right under Luffy. But now Sanji is actually the third highest, with Jinbei being 400 and something thousand. Then Sanji is over Zoro, and then Zoro is the fourth now. So yeah. But this leads to basically Brook saying, you know what, Robin, I'll leave her to you and I'll take on the ghoulies, which being the numbers and the smile users. Because he says, I do hate ghoulies. But yeah, Robin then proclaims that, Sanji is a reliable man. He is worthy of being called the wings, or the wing of the king of the pirates. And, she has faith in him, and he's a good man. And this leads her to using a new move, which is Gigante Floor. And we see her creating a giant version of herself behind her with multiple arms. And Black Maria looks shocked. Then we cut away from that again. So yeah, a lot of cutting away. But yeah, we then cut away back to where everything began, which is the Tokage port at Wano, and we see Luffy has eaten all the Heart Pirates' food, and they're basically asking what happened to Luffy, and they said that they found him in the water by some miracle. They heard a voice, and this just leads to basically Luffy seeing Momo and Shinobu, asking if how they got away. We get the revelation that Shinobu had her kite on her still, and that's how they got away from Kaido when the thing fell, when she used her power on the cliff. Um, and then we see Momo crying, and he's telling Luffy that, he escaped, but he could only watch as Kinemon and Kiku didn't finish his sentence. And Luffy is like, hold it until later. We're still here. We still have the fight to go. You're the leader, so you have to be strong. And Luffy says, none of this is finished until I stop Kaido. Momo tells Luffy, you don't have to be that harsh with him. We then see Caribou looking on, hiding. I'm guessing he's going to give Luffy food somehow, or help some way, somehow, I don't know. I feel like Caribou might join the alliance, the Straw Hat Alliance after, for some reason. But yeah, we then get the final panel of the chapter, which is Luffy pointing to Onigashima, and he's telling Momo that you have to turn into a dragon and fly me up there. So the chapter ends there, essentially. So yeah, this was a pretty good chapter, pretty standard chapter. Got some revelations with Black Maria's power, again this new Mr. ability, Robin using a new ability, things like that. So the other few things we need going forward, I guess, would be probably what Black Maria's ability actually is. Because her devil fruit is a bit different from the others too, because she has like two completely different beings, the spider alive and her alive. We've never seen a hybrid like that before. So I'm thinking maybe we get more on her next chapter, or I don't know if Oda is going to cut away and do something else. But all in all, good chapter. I enjoyed it. Nice setup. Review a little late because I was busy yesterday. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Also consider hitting like, hitting sub, checking out some of the other videos on the channel, and I'll see you all again. Bye.